Alright, good morning, people. It's Granite again, and I'm out down by the Beaufort Dam. So this is the Chattahoochee River behind me, and I'm heading to Sawnee Mountain. I figured I'd stop and get a shot of the river, look at the lake, and continue on my way. So far, it's a cold one. It's about 21 degrees. It might get into the 40s, but I think I'll be done well before that happens. So I'll be lucky to get some 30s today. Alright, so I'm at the Bettis Tribble Gap parking lot, and I'm getting started. I'm going to run the mountain loop first, going counterclockwise, and then I'll do Indian seats to give me about 8-ish miles. And all right, real quick stop. So the mountainside trail is what we're doing, is 5 miles full loop. So that's what we're going to do. It is the Mayhem on the Mountain course, which I didn't do in January, in the beginning of the month. I was sick, so I wanted to, but wasn't going to be a good idea. We got a little side trail. I believe you can fish out of this pond. I never have, but pretty. Looks like there's a sheet of thin ice on there too. So I'm pretty fond of this trail because it's super technical. I get a decent amount of vert. It's about 1K per 6 miles, 5 miles, something like that. And it's pretty close to home. It's about 45 minutes away. So I can get a mixture of trails, change it up on distances, and I'll just show you some more. Alright, so this is the fun side trail that I believe the 3-miler did for Mayhem. It's a steep uphill, technical, so I'll go up and down it and loop around and go from there. Or maybe I'll figure eight it and do it twice. Alright, so goals for this year. So far I have signed up for 3 races. I have the Yona Double, which is a 50K, 10K avert on Saturday, and a 25K, 5K avert on Sunday. Sunday will be more of a hike with my nephew. But Saturday is going to be a race. I'm going to try and beat last year's time, see if I can do better. The other race I have signed up for is the Sky Summit 25K race on Sunday. So it'll be so you can see a nice terrain change here. It's more of a flowy path, not quite buffed out, not as rocky, not as rooty. So the sun's fully out now, and it's warming up a bit. It was 24 when I started, and like I said, should get into the 30s, maybe not the 40s. Sawnee or Indian seats tends to be a little bit chilly, so windy, so it'll be extra chilly. Whew. We got a couple of reroutes going on. Alright, so it used to be up on that ridge line for the trailer. So we're on the other side. Alright, so I'm about to cross the infamous Tower Road. This is where everybody on this side, Forsyth County, gets their vert. They climb this tiny segment. I don't know, it's like a quarter of a mile or something. Up and down, up and down. I do the same thing, but I have a couple of different trails. Both paved and non-paved, including Yona. It's a little bit further though. Alright, I got a steep climb, so it's a good time to talk. My other goals that I wanted to try this year was either doing a couple of Ohio races. Oh, let's not climb. The Ohio races being the Vernal Equinox and the Shawnee 50 miler and Shawnee State's Worst. It's a great example of how quickly the terrain changes here from technical to nearly buttery smooth. The other idea I had for this year popped up late, but it's the Year Vert, aka the Hill Seeker Challenge. Alright, so the Year Vert Hill Seeker Challenge is 4 races: Year Vertical Challenge, Cruel Jewel, the Night Owl, and the Tennessee Mile. Any distance of all those races wins you a puffy jacket. So the Hill Seeker Challenge is something that really kind of goes into what I enjoy doing. Just climbing mountains. I'm not a very good climber, but I descend well. Oh yeah, so I'm running with Hyperlight Liquid Performance in my flask. Gives me 50 grams and 500 milligrams of electrolytes and 500 milliliters of water per scoop. So their serving size is 2 scoops. I'm going with 1. It's working for me, along with some gummy bears. And so yeah. Alright, so I'm on the ridge line here. I want to say Sawnee Mountain is on this side, even though Indian Seats is on the other. I'm not sure. I should know the amount of times that I've run this trail, but I don't. Alright, so I finished the lap of the mountainside trail, and now I'm going to go do Indian Seats and see if I can't get a nice picture of the overlook there. Should be about 3+ miles, give me about 9 or 10, and still cold. Actually, I should check temperature. So it's warmed up to 28 degrees from my start of 24. That's okay, as long as it's not too windy, I'll be fine. So I've been at it for 1 hour and 20 minutes, as my watch says. Cool.
Alright, I'm on my final ascent to Indian Seats. Pretty rocky. Once I finish this, I'll turn around and descend and get back to the car. Are you talking about over there, Springer Mountain and part of Bitmakai?
That's right.
So I'm on the other side of the parking lot. So I just need to hook the trail and get back to the car and I'm finished here. Alright, so if you're still watching, thank you. And I'll catch you the next time. This was Grinning here at Sawnee Mountain. Get some training in. Alright, so this is the gold mine. There's one on the other side. But this is finishes my Indian Seats loop. Alright, so I lied one more time. 33 degrees to finish up. Not bad when I started at 24. And I got about 2,000 feet of gain and somewhere between 9.5 to 10 miles.